I've been craving non-alcoholic alcohol. So I went out and got this. And this was a snack that I had. So good. I'm in my bathroom, like trying to moisturize on this bouncy ball. And all of these emotions just came and just like... In a couple of hours, I'm going to be 32 years old. And in the same year, I'm going to be a mom. Like, I'm a mom now, but I'm going to actually have a baby to hold and to care for and to love. And it just took me so many years to get to where I am right now. And I want to remember this moment and like remember how I feel right now. Because like, even though I'm like crying and I'm trying to suppress my tears, I am so joyful. I'm so joyful and I'm so grateful and I'm so like happy. But it doesn't look like I'm happy, but I'm happy. Anyway, I just want to share this with you guys. I've been through so much. And like, I'm about to be a mom. And I'm trying my best like not to let like my fear get the better of me. Like, I think when I was trying to conceive or trying to have a baby, I don't think like the worries were in the back burner of my mind, but now it's like brought to the forefront, like job security, and they let go of like 60% of my position at my job, and everyone's saying like my job is secure, but like, is it really, when more than 60% has been let go already? And then like now when I've always wanted to like homeschool my kid, but am I going to be able to? And all the work from home jobs is like $6 less than I'm making now, so I'm just trying to figure out like if I can actually do it financially. Like, is it gonna be a wise decision? And like the weirdest fears are like popping up. Like, I don't want to put my kid in daycare. I want to be the one that raises my kid and teaches my kid right from wrong. And I told you I want to homeschool my child, but like, can I really homeschool my child? And I just want to like raise my kid to be like an upstanding citizen, which sounds so weird to say out loud, but it's true. It's like, I never thought I would be here. Like, I can feel her moving inside me and I can feel her growing, and I read to her every day and I love her so much already. And it's so scary because I don't know what me and my boyfriend's relationship is gonna be like in the future. Like, right now is rocky, and I think like, oh, my mom did this by herself, I could do this by myself. But I don't want to do this by myself. I don't know, it's just a lot of happening right now, but like at this moment in time, like this moment, I am so joyful. Like, I am so happy. And I'm so scared, but like mostly joyful. Like, the majority is joyful. Anyway, I want to share that with you guys. So many emotions is happening right now inside of my mind and my body, and I just want to share this with you guys. It is my birthday, so I got some empanadas. I was really excited. My coworker surprised me with cupcakes. One was strawberry and the next one is birthday cake. This made me cry, like really cry. And then that night my friend treated me to my favorite, which is like a seafood boil. I think it's like tradition now that I get one of these every birthday, but I was really happy. I cried again. The next day I was at my grandma's house because they were doing a barbecue. And that's the fig tree that's in their backyard. It also had apples. The apples that I showed you was from the fig tree. My grandmother has a cat, and it throws me every time because she's like, well, she was definitely afraid of cats. And this is the fig tree. I do not like figs, but I love the way the leaves feel. It's weird. And this is the apple tree. They didn't pick all the apples. The barbecue is at my grandma's house. I don't know if I told you. I was trying to record some stuff, but then I realized that I just want to spend time with my family, and like I didn't record anything else. This is the fish that my dad wanted to show off so bad. It was yummy, I can't lie. It was really good. And then some ribs, and I thought it was morbid that like there was a fish there, and those are the fishes that's about to go on the grill. They kept the watermelon coming for me. I was a very happy pregnant lady. Very, very happy. This is my second plate. They kept trying to put curry goat on my plate. You guys know how I feel about goats. And this is what I say for my boyfriend. It was so weird because like they kept asking, is he coming? And he was supposed to come, and he flaked on me again the last minute because he still had to like work. My sister came over the next day to help me declutter my closet. I got another seafood boil, and she got tacos. This is what the her finished product was. She decluttered everything. My boyfriend did end up coming that night, and this is the next morning. I wanted scrambled eggs and mashed potatoes for breakfast. This is the day that I had an appointment, and this moment when we're like driving in the car, I was like really excited because like this is the first time he's coming with me to a doctor's appointment, like the first time, and I was just like so happy, you know, like so happy. He flaked on me for my family barbecue, and they kept asking. He spent the night. He came to my apartment that night. He spent the night, and now he's driving me to, you know, my doctor's appointment. And I just wanted to record it because like I was so happy, but it did not end well at all, let me tell you. Like I thought he was going to come inside. He didn't come inside, but at this moment I didn't know. But I was just very happy and grateful. All right, so I'm at the doctor's office. I'm at the doctor's office now, and it's kind of weird because like I had to schedule this appointment, and usually I have to be seen like every 2 weeks from the doctors. So I realized that it's gone like a whole month without me going to the doctors, and so I called them up, and it turned out the 2 doctors that I had no longer works here, so they just decided not to schedule me for an appointment. So I had to schedule this appointment, and it was kind of like 3 weeks out when I realized this. So I haven't been seen by a doctor for almost 2 months now, which anyway, I have a sugar test that I'm doing right now. Basically it's like this liquid, and like I don't know. Anika? Yes. Hi. This has turned into my ice freezer, but also my ice cream, and you can't see it, but it's back there. My ice cream and everything freezer. Body Armor. This Body Armor, so good. It's not my favorite still, but it's still pretty good. I made shrimp with sausage and grits for breakfast. I'm gonna wash it down with some Body Armor. This is the leftover shrimp and sausage from like my bag, my second bag that my sister got me. Anyway, so I'm about to eat it. It's fudge time, so I think I'm gonna do the milk chocolate. Milk chocolate, butter, have some coconut here that I think is kind of past its date, but I'm hoping that it's not. I have my water boiling, boop boop, and I just need to get should I use these cute little babies? Yeah, I'm gonna use these cute little babies because I have a whole can of this, but I don't want to use that whole can. This is pretty time consuming. Ugh. Good morning, you guys. So I am about to be late for work, but I really just need to like talk to you about what's been happening. I've been taking it really slow lately, like really slow. I'm getting ready for work right now, but I've been taking it really slow. I move slower. I officially got my date. It's the, all right, so I'm gonna try to condense this into like a 5-minute video, 5-minute clip or less. So my boyfriend actually came with me to a doctor's appointment for the first time. He actually like slept over. He drove me. He didn't come inside, but he drove me, and he was outside picking me up. It's just him in hospitals. Turns out that he's not like comfortable with them, and it just means a lot, because like I didn't know that. I mean, I knew that, but I didn't know to like what extreme. I'm making meatloaf for lunch today, so while I'm talking to you guys, I can cut my meatloaf. Anyway, so the last time me and my boyfriend actually talked about the baby, he expressed how he was uncertain about it, and he expressed that he didn't want to like really tell me like his feelings, because he knows I'm really excited about it, and he doesn't want to like damper my excitement about it, right? And I think I told you guys this too. Anyway, ooh, hot. This just came out the toaster oven. I made it in the toaster oven, you guys, which I'm pretty excited about, because I made it in the toaster oven. Like, I woke up. You guys know I get up like an hour before I'm supposed to like actually leave. So I woke up. Will this fit? I'm making my boyfriend some lunch too, and I want meatloaf, so that's what he's getting as well. This is his. It's gotta cover it up. Anyway, the last time we talked about it, so I try not to like mention it, because I know, again, he's uncertain about it, and he has every right to be uncertain about it. So don't like, I don't know, I'm not trying to like defend him, but like he's just uncertain about it, which I appreciate his honesty and like transparency about it. Anyway, do I want 2 pieces of meatloaf? Yeah, I'll put one over here. Why not? Anyway, this is mine. So that's the last time we talked about it, is when he was expressing how he's uncertain about the baby, and he didn't want to like damper my excitement for it. Anyway, so I got my due date, my C-section date. It's going to be the 21st. Now, the 21st of next month is his mother's birthday. And I'm having a girl, his mother's birthday. And every time like his mother's birthday come around, or the day she died comes around, he gets really like depressed and emotional, and he just can't be happy. So because I'm having a C-section, I asked the lady, the doctor, my doctor, if I can like move the date. Like, it doesn't matter what day, you know. So she moved it to the 18th, which I thought it was weird that she do it sooner than like later, but sooner, and she said it'll still be safe, everything is fine. So she moved it to the 18th. So I told him like, oh, the 18th. I text him as I find out, like the 18th is our like the due date for the baby. And then me being the person who I am, I can't keep anything to myself. So I was like, it would have been the 21st, but I figured it would be too hard for you. So I asked the lady if she can, ask the doctor if she can move it, and she moved it to the 18th. And then he exploded on me. He even said F me, like, you know, and he was like, why would you think that it would be a problem? And I'm like, this joyous occasion, like, he gets depressed. He gets depressed. So I thought I was doing like the good thing by like not doing it on her birthday, where you get depressed and you like shut down for like a whole week. I don't want you to do that while I'm like, while our child is being born. Like, I don't, you know? So he was like, for someone who likes communication and shares every little thing, you sure don't know how to communicate. And I'm like, I just found out. And he's like, you should just discuss it with me first. I'm like, well, the last time we talked about the baby, you told me you're uncertain about it and you're uneasy about it. And then he was like, when did I ever say that? And I'm like, I remember us laying on the bed, me crying about how happy I am, and you just like Anyway, I don't know. So he's like, this is all happening in text message. So I'm like, all right. So they didn't have my prescription because I got to get a blood pressure cuff because my next appointment is going to be digital. It's my first like digital appointment, and they need to like monitor my blood pressure and stuff. So they didn't have it at the hospital clinic, the hospital's pharmacy. So I had to go order it off of Amazon or something like that. I don't know. I just ordered it from Amazon because I wasn't trying to like. Anyway, so I go outside and he's not there. So I'm like crying already inside the hospital because it's like he's going crazy right now. And I just thought I apologize because I didn't see it from his perspective. I saw it from my perspective. So I apologize. I'm like, I'm sorry. Like, I didn't mean to be insensitive to you. I thought I was doing you a favor. But he's not having it. So I'm like literally crying. And I'm in the hospital and I'm leaving the hospital. I'm crying. I go outside. He's not there. So I'm thinking, wow, he's so mad at me that he just left. Up and left. But then he was like a couple blocks away because I guess you can't like park in front of the hospital. Yeah, and then we haven't talked about it since. Like, we tried to talk, but I'm like trying my best not to cry in a car because like you said this came out of your mouth. So the only time we talked about the baby is when you expressed your uncertainties and your hesitance about us having a baby and stuff. That's the only time we talked about it. So obviously I'm not going to tell you every little thing. The baby's fine. Like, I only tell you if it's bad, something bad's happening. And he was like, you don't tell me anything about the baby or anything like that. And I'm just like, the last time we had a conversation. Anyway, I'm about to be really, really late for work. But it's like, you know, it's like, you can't just like pick and choose like when you're angry. Like, or you can't just pick and choose like, I don't know. It just, anyway, so that's what happened at the hospital. Yeah, I've been really like struggling, like financially struggling, because it turns out, which I didn't know, and correct me you guys if I'm like, duh, common knowledge, but I thought my job gives me maternity leave. No, New York State gives me maternity leave, and it's not gonna be my check. It's not gonna be my check, you guys. It's gonna be like less than what I make. It's gonna be less than what I make by like almost half. And I'm just trying to figure out how I'm supposed to like pay bills and do all this stuff. And right now I got like 5,000 in like my checking account, but that's just like normal. So I'm like, all right, so I have this little like nest egg to like fall back on if something bad happens, or like the amount that I'm bringing in isn't the amount that like all my bills, like light, phone, I don't know, well, electric is light, right? Rent, food, stuff for the baby, you know? So I'm just trying to, anyway, I'm going to show you my lunch. Okay, so gravy, meatloaf, it kind of like dried out a little bit while I was talking to you guys, mashed potatoes, and that is his. What happened? That's his. So I'm just gonna cover mine up, and then I'll be on my merry way. So for his lunch, I put it in a plastic bag, only because like he works for like UPS. I think I told you guys that. And he's just really bad with like Tupperware and stuff. So I'm giving him some of these muffins, which kind of gross. I hope he likes it. Give him a watermelon sour power, a granola bar, and these nuts. Give him that one. And I think I'm gonna save this one for later. But I made fudge last night. I think I showed you guys. But that's what it looks like. Anyway, oh, I forgot his water. And my water, I found my water bottle. I've been missing it, and it turns out that it was inside of my hamper. Anyway, so I got his water bottle. I froze it so it could be like all icy. Whew, okay. And that's it.